What is up, guys? What's up, guys? I don't really care that much about game one. No, I do care. I care about the bets we have open, but aside from that, I mean, I figured I'd do another quick live stream before the rest of the games start, and Underdog Fantasy is working again. Underdog Fantasy was having some issues earlier. It's back. It's working, so I wanted to stream. What up, boys? How's everyone doing? Welcome back, Alex. Thank you. Let's go, Rockets. Big Al, good to catch another of your streams. Yo, what's up, Arturo Canto? What's up, Alan Toledo? What's up, I Love Money? I got my Truly. Let's go, Alex. Rockets in 7. Dude, everyone on the Rockets, I said it before, unless you're from San Francisco, if you're a Warriors fan, you're a fucking bandwagon fan. We don't like bandwagon fans, dude. I'm a bandwagon fan. I like the bandwagon teams, but I hate other bandwagoners. What up, boys? Cavs are losing. Yikes, I know. What happened to the Georgia hat? Yo, they're only down 7. Chill, chill, chill. I also need Matherin to score 5 more points. But anyways, without further ado, let's rip some slips. What do you guys want? Underdog. Underdog was having issues earlier. It's back. And guess what? There is a ton of value on Underdog Fantasy. I'm pretty excited about it. So, for example, you can see Josh Hart, PrizePicks. All the other DFS sites have his line at 9. I thought Underdog was running some like 40% promos. Maybe not. But long story short, you have hundreds of data points, hundreds of sportsbooks setting lines. Ty Jerome is a terrorist. Yo, what do we need? I think we need Ty Jerome under 12.5 points for our oh shit, we do need Ty Jerome under 12.5 points for our underdog slip. Dude, he's the final play in our 6-pick entry for a 25x payout. Damn, dude, I did not realize we had this big of a sweat on Ty Jerome. On the bright side, the over looks pretty good so far. I think it was the over 227. Yo, it would be nice if the Cavs could win the first half, because I also have Cavs first half money line. But let's rip through some slips. So the first play again was Josh Hart under 9.5 rebounds. I am a data-oriented sports bettor. You're not going to make money betting with your gut. Hundreds of sports books setting lines. FanDuel a little more aggressive on the under than some of these other books. BetRivers only has a 1. Anyways, let's just get this play locked in. So the same strategy, right, applies to betting on hockey. Ty Jerome is a terrorist. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Drink every time you say long story short. Long story short. So let's finish this play. Okay, second play is going to be Jordan Bennington. I can't lie. I'm not much of a hockey fan, but regardless, this play looks good. I'm pretty sure every home game the team has won. I don't have a bet on the money line. We're on the over, though, in the Blues game. You look at every sports book, sharp books like Pinnacle. I mean, every book has this over heavily favored. It's also available on, oh my gosh. Why is there so much value? Should we do a 3-pick entry or a 6-pick entry? What should we do? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh boy. Fade Jimmy. Every sports book, FanDuel, Sharp Books, everybody has Jimmy Butler's under heavily favored. I'm going to try to do a 6-pick entry. Again, on Underdog, 6-pick entries are, mathematically optimal. If you kind of go through the math, Underdog actually offers the best payouts in the DFS industry. Bryce Elder, under 15.5 outs. Sure, whatever. And then we already have an early play for tomorrow. Nuggets don't get a lot of time off. We have Chet, under 2.5 blocks. Again, Underdog, This Josh Hart play has the highest edge. If you don't want to get as ballsy, please, Ty Jerome, stop scoring. I was just hearing the announcer talking about how he has 9, but he's on the bench now. Come on, Cavs. Yo, so we have Hart under in rebounds, Bennington over, Porzingis over. Whoa. And you want to run this as a flex play. By the way, you want to run 6-pick entries as a flex play. So anyways, this is a 6-man. Hopefully you guys have had time to get it locked in. Every single one of these picks, you know, very sharp. If you don't like any of them, you can find some of your own. But I mean, this play on Bennington looks incredible, right? Every book has this over heavily favored. It's also available on PrizePicks. We could do a PrizePicks play. Like the video, follow the channel. What do we think? Who's messing up this slip? So here's the full slip. Anyways, you guys have had plenty of time to tail it. I'm not trying to waste people's time. I know we got NBA tonight. Dude, yes you do. They always do this. I have to like refresh Underdog and then they'll take the bet. I don't know what it is because they do. Underdog is legal in Virginia. Alex, I love riding dudes with you. Jets or Blues? I don't have a bet on either team right now. Dude, so I guess I already bet on Porzingis, so I'm going to have to replace this. Underdog's a weird site. I don't know what to tell you. So we have an early hockey pick for tomorrow for round 2. Panthers, Maple Leafs. Bobby McMahon. Again, like, a lot of people will say stuff like, you don't even know who Bobby McMahon is. That's right. I don't really give a fuck. It's all priced into the market. I have hundreds of data points, hundreds of different betting markets. They're all telling me his over is heavily favored. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. And everything is priced into the market. Lineups, injuries, sharp action. These books aren't fucking stupid. They're constantly adjusting their odds, their lines, based on where action's coming in. Can you do a prize pick slip? We could do a prize pick slip. Blues are free tonight. Blues are winning. You won't be able to play Porzingis. You already have him in an open slip. Alex, is it optimal to split the 6-man into 2 mans? 2 3-mans? No, ideally you can run a 6-pick flex play. Sometimes on stream, I mean, if Underdog is bumping things really fast, then I'll get in a 3-pick entry. They're slightly worse in terms of the EV. I mean, Underdog still gives you a 6x payout on 3-mans. PrizePicks only 5x. Yo, bet on the Rockets. Bet on the Rockets. Dude, and maybe that 3 from Matherin, though, at the end of the first quarter that fucks us. However, our overs on rebet, I mean, if you were on the last stream, these are looking pretty good. Over 228. We already got 112 points. Oh, baby. So what do we want to do? What do I want to do? What do we want to do, man? Blues are free tonight. Alex, when you built Odds Jam, was it VC funded? No, we didn't have a VC. We don't have a VC. No VCs. But also, Odds Jam is acquired now. It's owned by gambling.com as of December. But anyways, let's see what else we got, boys. I'm an employee, dude. Feels interesting. Anyways, let's get some shit in. So again, Rebet now has a website you can bet on. What do I want to do? Which is pretty nice because it was pretty complicated, in my opinion, to navigate the mobile app. Fucking Cavs, bro. They're going to win the game and they're not going to win the first half, which is going to kill my FanDuel parlay. That's going to piss me off. So here you have an arbitrage bet, crossed market. I don't really know what Rebet, Novig are doing. So again, Novig's it's a peer-to-peer betting exchange, so there's no limits, nothing like that. But where is this? Let's see how much free money I can get locked in. I use a bunch of different betting strategies. You know, I use basically every book. So when you're arbing, you're not taking an opinion on, you know, if the dude's going to go over or under. You're just taking the money. Let's see if they take it, though, in the first place. Oh, fuck. It's saying I don't have enough money. I'd have to redeposit because I bet so much on this Warriors over for tonight and the Rockets, and we're on the over in this game. So it was plus 282 unless someone else took out the liquidity. Nope, it's still available unless Rebet removed it. And then we can do some more underdog plays. So I bet my last remaining balance, but I can redeposit. Dude, I bet so much fucking money today on Rebet. Anyways, I don't know, man. I feel like they increased my betting limits, which is pretty nice. But then the ARB calculator just tells me, okay, bet 322 on this over. Shit. 322. Shit. So, you know, in a few hours when the Warriors game ends, he'll either go over or under. And because Rebet and Novig had such different odds, I'm just taking the guaranteed risk-free profit. This is all the money I had left in Rebet. So I just plugged it into the ARB calculator, the hedge calculator. Tells me how much to bet. I did that. Paid for the DoorDash tip right there. Hell yeah. I thought we were on Matherin's over on FanDuel. We were on Matherin's over. Matherin's over, Amen Thompson's over, Sengun, double-double, and Pacers first half money line, what am I saying? Cavs first half money line, which is about to shit the bed. But it is what it is. Damn, man. The Pacers look good. Pacers look really good. Okay, well, let's get in another underdog slip. Underdog was fucked up earlier, so there's a lot of value right now, so maybe we can get in a play. So here's what I just got locked in. I don't know if they removed everything or not. Underdog live about to be halftime. Good call. We can do an underdog live slip if people want to. You guys want to do an underdog live slip? It's about to be halftime. I like live betting. Yo. Damn, dude. There is a lot of value. There is a lot of value on underdog right now. Ooh, baby. Okay, so let's see what we can do. It's about to be halftime, so... Okay, it is halftime. So let's see if there's any live bets even available in the first place on underdog. They have some good live value. Sometimes. It may take them a sec to post lines. Here we go. So play number one, and sometimes these edges live, I mean... As you've probably seen, Underdog Fantasy can barely manage their lines pre-match. They can barely manage their lines pre-match. So live, Halliburton's currently at 1-3. What do we think? Under 2.5 threes. Checks out from a value perspective. Every book has his under heavily favored. Bro, PrizePicks, come on, please. Okay, we'll do a PrizePicks slip. Chill. Chill, auntie. Dude, Donovan Mitchell, does he have any rebounds, this lazy motherfucker? But then again, the Pacers weren't missing a shot. He has 0 rebounds. Another live pick, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, look at this play. It's beautiful. Bet Online, which is known to be a pretty sharp book. Especially live. They have his under as a minus 172 favorite. Yo, this line's available on PrizePicks. PrizePicks, though, in my opinion, is pretty hard for live betting, unfortunately. Why is it hard for live betting? But let's get in the final play. Yo, whoa. What is the final pick we want to go with? Hartenstein? Oh, shit. So look at Isaiah Hartenstein. Pinnacle, over is a minus 150 favorite. Minus 150, 1.5 to 1 betting favorite. So they're basically telling you like, yo, he's 60% to go over. What do we think about this? So this would be a 3-pick entry. You don't want to flex it. 3-pick entries on underdog, if you flex them, are pretty shitty. Don't flex it. Alex, if I moved next door to you, would you let me date your mom? My mom lives right next to me. And no, I wouldn't let you date my mom. The fuck are you talking about? Are you kidding me? So the following projections are inactive. So they removed Mitchell. However, we could take Towns under in PRA. Someone mentioned that there may be negative correlation on Halley under, Mitchell under. But I mean, both of them have such low lines, 2.5, that probably the higher, the stronger correlation, so this is what I'm running. The stronger correlation is if the game ends up being a blowout, they'll both play less minutes in the fourth. Mitchell will have less rebound opportunities. Halley will have less opportunity to make threes. So correlation's a little weird in that way. And you can actually kind of see that in the NBA if you look at player points. What's a good example? So Brunson is the same odds on his over and his under, but you can see FanDuel, slightly decreases your payout, right? If you switch it from an over to an under, that's because if Tatum goes under, Jalen Brunson's more likely to go under. Tatum's more likely to go under, and if it's a blowout, they're both more likely to go under. So even though Brunson has the same odds on his over and his under, FanDuel factors in correlation to their same game parlays. But anyways, what are we talking about? PrizePicks. People wanted PrizePicks. PrizePicks is kind of I do like this Jimmy under. I mean, again, we already hit it. I don't know. Again, I'm never going to force a bet. So let's see if there's even much value. I mean, I'm taking Jimmy's under. Yo, boys, 66,000 people are tailing me. Any furniture yet? Alex, are you rich? No, I'm super broke, bro. I like the idea of Alex only having a mattress on the floor, a computer desk, and a set of dumbbells. That is all I have. Dude, I'm too lazy to buy furniture. A TV, a TV is a distraction. You get a TV, you start watching Pornhub on it, your neighbor sees, your neighbor hates you. You don't want your neighbor to hate you. Oh, we were building a PrizePicks slip. Give me one sec. What do we think about Miles McBride? So PrizePicks is a little dry right now. Can't lie. Oh shit, this game starts in half of a second too. So is there any, I don't know if we're going to have time to do the Dustin May play. Yo, you guys are going to have to move quick. Shoot. Unfortunately, PrizePicks didn't run any discounts today. A little annoying. Yesterday, they had a discount on Kawhi. So this is hard. I mean, here's the first three. Bottom three. So this is a 5-pick flex play. I'll zoom in a bit so you guys can see it. First three. Then we got Dustin May under, Tatum under, and fantasy score. Yo, can somebody put the link in the chat? Hey, Alex, they ran a 30% discount today. PrizePicks ran a 30% discount? But your mom is your neighbor. Yeah, my mom is my neighbor. My mom is my neighbor. Yo, can somebody put the link in the chat if anyone has access to it? Again, PrizePicks, they used to have a share link button. I don't know what to tell you. They got rid of it. Yo, thank you, Vinny Curry. Thank you, Vinny Curry, for putting the link in the chat. I appreciate it. Yo, thank you, Vinny Curry. Who wins the game, Rockets or Golden State? I'm addicted to gay porn. Does Novig have good live value? I've done a little live betting on Novig, but not a ton to say. Yeah, they don't have a ton of live betting value in my opinion. The fucking Pacers, bro. So did they put Mitchell back up? Did they put Mitchell back up? Ty Jerome, most likely going to kill. Or 6-pick flex play. So it seems like they put Mitchell back up. They better not say it's inactive when you go to bet it. I hate when they do that, when they're like, oh, you can bet it. And then when you, dude, there is infinite value on Underdog. There's some fucking stupid site I use. It's called Odds Jam. Like, points out these line discrepancies. The Underdog wasn't working for the few hours before the game started. So probably a lot of sharps weren't using it. So now all the value's available, but everyone's watching the game. Because Underdog is kind of popping right now. Oh, shit. I would take Jimmy under... Anyways. Let's just get it in. Whoa. Ah, shoot. So this hockey game's about to start. Again, I'm on the over in the game, and then... What else are we on? Oh my gosh. Yo, so I've said this before, I mean... Esports is just like, it's such an inefficient betting market. And there's just like, there's so many games, which is obviously nice. If you're on YouTube, by the way, Twitch has a little bit less of a delay. Sleeper discount. I think we already did the sleeper promos. But let me look. Oh, we're actually already on Bennington over 19.5 for the sleeper promo. Ayo, you guys think the Cavs are coming back? Dude. Is there any CS2 value on sleeper? Let's see. Oh, I got to get this Underdog slip locked in. So I'm going to get that locked in, and then I think, unfortunately, I think I'm done for the day. It's unfortunate, but should just sign up for an account for my sister. I could do that. Probably should do that, because then I could do unlimited Underdog slips. If any of you guys have a sister, she doesn't use Underdog, because then I can get... It's kind of bullshit. They only let me bet 3 slips a day. I've never seen a book that limits you in terms of how many slips you can bet, but I guess it's the new world order. What do we want to do? FanDuel, Fliff, Better, Rebet. What do we like? FanDuel, I've said this before, FanDuel always has like an ass ton of hockey value when they start to drop lines. The problem is they just like kind of adjust things kind of quickly. Yo, Rockets are still minus 125 on Fliff. I said this earlier, but I'm on the Rockets. FanDuel only buck offering above plus 200 on Austin Matthews. But again, like 1250 max bet size. I mean, it's kind of bullshit. On FanDuel, they increase your max betting limit as you get closer to game time, but you know, 1250, I mean, it's not particularly compelling to say the least, but I'll play it. So that's Austin Matthews over 1.5 points. If you use BetMGM, I would run Sengun to make a 3 plus 300. So again, I like to find plus EV bets. I actually have a strategy video. I posted it on YouTube yesterday. It's really good. It's life-changing. It's a great video. I like making videos. Do DraftKings. We can look at DraftKings. Alex, is your sister single? No, I don't. No, my sister's not single. I don't think so. Although, it's sometimes a little hit or miss with how updated I am on her relationship status. But no, I don't. She's not single. But anyways, whenever the market is crossed, so in this case, BetMGM, I mean, if you can get it, somebody is offering, like you have to consider liquidity on these betting exchanges. Somebody is offering, you can see $5,000 on Sengun's under at minus 280. ProfitX bakes in like a 3% fee, kind of like the rake in poker. That's how they make money. So you're not actually getting minus 280, you're getting minus 289 once you bake in the fee. But regardless, it's pretty clear that plus 300 on BetMGM is like the side with value. It's arbitrage with ProfitX. One of these bets has to be plus EV or profitable by definition. I'm already on Curry's under, but BetMGM is a super profitable book. Here it's arbitrage to not only no vig, but also ProfitX. You know, if you can bet the over on one book, the under on a different book, guarantee a profit. One of these two bets has to be plus EV, right? Either the over or the under. And, you know, it's pretty clear, you know, well, it's very clear. I mean, Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings, basically every major sportsbook and betting exchange has Curry's under, pretty heavily favored, and you can get plus money on MGM. But anyways, dude, these fucking hockey player props have brutal limits, but give me a sec. So let's get rid of the NHL. My allergies are killing me. It's actually horrible. It's the worst part of being home. If there's a better promo, this is probably the best play you can run. Better is another fixed payout. How many miles did you run? I ran 7 miles. 7 miles, 7-minute pace. Then I got Truly's, and then I walked home, and now I'm here. Alex, I'll let you lose my Fish's account. Alex, use my account. Are you itching? Itching for what? Dude, I'm just tired. I just ran 7 miles. I'm a little tired. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. So if you don't have access to BetMGM, I would run Curry's under on rebet at minus 202. Is Ohtani actually the GOAT of baseball? I mean, he's kind of getting owned by Aaron Judge this year. I miss the Cali coked out Alex. I've never done cocaine. Bro, I've had to say this like 4 times. Maybe one day if we all do like a party together, maybe there's a first for everything. Maybe we can all do a line together. I'm just kidding. Yo, but I do want to put some money into rebet. Alex, Trent switched to the Rockets. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? There's a 0% chance. I've never seen him switch a bet. He switched to the Rocket. Damn, they're not letting me deposit. Possible fraudulent activity. I probably have to verify because I haven't deposited in a while with that card. There's no way he switched to the Rockets. Did he switch to the Rockets? No, he didn't switch to the Rockets. Fuck you. Who lied? Possible ban evader monitoring. 3-leg profit boost 25% MLB and NBA. What are you talking about? Props, the props, YT. Is there a promo on rebet? I don't see a promo. Dude, I hit so many fucking arbitrage bets and just straight bets earlier on the stream. It's killing me. I also said this earlier, but what's nice about rebet is they offer really good cash outs. So last night they were like fucking up all their lines in the Warriors game. So I just kept betting it and then cashing out for $57 profit. I bet 1,000, I cash out 1,053. So if you're looking at my Pickett, if you follow me on like Pickett, my bet tracker, you may be like, yo, how did you already make, $500 on the Rockets Warriors game when it hasn't even started? I literally just kept betting all these things. They kept messing up lines. They kept showing up on the ARB tool. I bet them. Then I'd cash out. And then I'd rebet them. Three-leg profit boost. Ban evader monitoring. Yo. Prop the props YouTube. Why are you a ban evader? What did you do? Why did I have to ban you? I've only had to ban like one dude. Fuck did you do? What's the dinner tonight? I haven't decided. Maybe chicken. Oh shit. Should I do Chipotle or Cava? Wait, why you banned me? Because it says, Twitch is giving me an alert that says, props, it keeps popping up. Props the props YouTube, ban evader. Neither, get a baked potato. Yo, take my fucking money, rebet. Anyways, rebet's not taking more money. But, I would run Curry's under 27.5. Again, I think it's really solid. Every major book has his under heavily favored. Obviously, if you can get plus 100 on MGM, great. It's an ARB to no vig, whatever. What book do you guys want to do? So we already did some underdog. That's cool and all. The fucking Pacers, man. They may be good. I will say this for tomorrow, game 1. Dude, I was looking at the lines on the previous stream. I don't get it, man. The Thunder are minus 900 to win this series. Minus 9 fucking hundred. Alex, I'm on an illegal offshore book. Chipotle's minor EV. Turn up your mic, please. Yo, can you guys hear me or no? MPJ, over 2.5 threes, plus 180. This is almost arbitrage to bet online. Pinnacle has this line plus 140. Again, you could get slightly better odds at BetMGM. Can you guys hear me? I can hear you fine. You could get better odds on BetMGM at plus 185, but again, I'm pretty heavily limited. I'm also a little lazy because I'm not logged into BetMGM right now. Whew. So should we run it as a straight? FanDuel actually has a promo. I mean, there's literally zero reason to not use this promo. It's a no sweat same game parlay. Or same game parlay plus, which just means it's a same game parlay for one game and then another leg. Dude, it's literally meant for the degenerates. Cavs are favored. Cavs are going to win this fucking game. And I'm going to lose my first half money line. So again, this is risk-free, right? Token awarded. Or no, it actually has to be for the game tonight. My bad. So let me just bet MPJ plus 180. Do you guys like FanDuel plays on stream or no? I feel like some of you guys are not fans of FanDuel. But there's a lot of value on FanDuel. It's a pretty exploitable book. But I need to do a same game parlay for the game tonight. So again, quite literally, this is a no-brainer promo. If you lose, you get your money back, which is pretty nice. So that's another benefit of using all these books. I mean, when I started sports betting, I would just let's see. Where did they move his double-double to? Dude. So this is a no sweat promo. There we go. Where's the fucking promo? More info. Minimum odds have to be plus 400. This is plus 364, so it's not going to work. So what I can do is let's find something very quickly. Shit. From Quant at Sig, he took a stand, grasping markets with a steadying hand. Dude, I don't know what we're talking about in this chat. Okay, so let's find one final pick for the Warriors game. Moody over 1.5 threes. Dylan Brooks over 1.5 threes. What do we think about D. Brooks? So this would come out to plus 400. It's only a max of 5. If we lose, we get our money back. So it's Dylan Brooks over in threes, the over 206, mainline market, and then Rockets minus 2.5. Again, I try to make sure every pick, obviously, I'm giving out has good value. FanDuel is the only book with Brooks favored to go under. Every other book has his over heavily favored. How do you feel about Epic Fantasy? I personally haven't used it yet, but maybe soon. I like Matt. Matt's my dog. But personally, I haven't used it yet. There's so many books, dude. What did I get asked about earlier today? Cut. It's like, cut, bet openly. Dude, I haven't even signed up for all the books, I don't think, in Virginia. Maybe I have. I just signed up for Kalshi. Thrills I used for a bit. I don't even know what happened to it. Honestly, I should probably withdraw money from there. I think I have like probably $800 in there. I completely forgot about it. Apparently, Better has a sports book in Virginia too. We always place the DFS bets on it. It's like there are limitless books in these states. Alex, have you used Parlay Play before? Yes, I've used Parlay Play before. I've used Parlay Play before. So there's some nice arbitrage bets on Jimmy Butler, FanDuel rebet, and then Steph Curry points. Other than that, unsurprisingly, pretty light. So we got in the FanDuel promo. Is there anything else that we're going to fall in love with? Let's see. If not, I'm calling it a day. If not, I'm calling it a day. And enjoy the rest of this game. Does Buddy Hield have... Yeah, I mean, nothing really. These books haven't posted enough lines yet, it seems like, for the upcoming day. PrizePicks, we're already on most of this stuff. So I'm going to call it a day for now. Enjoy the games. Any value on sports quick? What is the best DVIG method? It's hard. The best DVIG method, I would say power probably makes the most sense to start with. What I think is most important is set your minimum odds. Like my usual threshold. Sometimes if I'm doing a promo or I want to put on a DGen parlay, maybe I'll increase it a bit. But this is kind of optimal, minus 250, plus 250. Custom weightings, again, I highly recommend if you use OddsJam, use the recommended book weights. The reason is that it's all back tested, right? Like, I mean, there's hundreds of books setting lines. So like, obviously some books are sharper than others. And I take some shit for saying like this book's sharp. And it's like, well, what about this book? Can you rank them in a numerical order from 1 to 300? It's like, well, that's not possible. Some books are smarter for player props. you know, some books like Pinnacle are really good for soccer, tennis, mainline markets, player props. You know, they're still decently sharp, but not as much maybe as some of these other books. Circa is sharp, but they don't post as many markets. So I recommend using the recommended weights. It's all back tested, but Rockets money line minus 125. Hammer that shit. But what did I want to say? Is as the market gets wider, so for example, if I put in plus 10,000, these markets become so wide that it's hard to know what fair value is, right? By that I mean here there's a 2,600 cent spread. So it's kind of like if somebody told you your house is worth between $140,000 and $400,000. It's like, well, cool. That's kind of useless. That doesn't really like help me narrow down how much is my house worth. So as the markets get wider into these tail risk probabilities, these like kind of random outcomes, the markets get a lot wider. So here it's not really like clear. Is plus 2,200 good? Is it not good? Is it probably not. I don't know. It's hard to tell because the markets are much wider. Whereas when you're focusing on like tighter markets, I mean here, you know, it's pretty clear. Curry is a slight favorite to go under. Circa only has a 30-cent spread. It's pretty clear. Pinnacle, a 32-cent spread. It's pretty clear Curry is under 27.5 points. Should be priced around like, I don't know, maybe minus 115 or something like that. Circa, FanDuel, $40 billion company, largest sports book in the U.S. You know, hundreds of data scientists. They're taking hundreds of millions of dollars in bets a day. So they're pretty good at setting lines. They have Curry's under favored, data point number one, Circa, Pinnacle. All these books, you know, again, Novig's a peer-to-peer betting exchange, so it kind of depends on the liquidity available. They have the under favored, like it's a tighter market. Pacers are cooking the Cavs. Holy hell, the Pacers are cooking the Cavs. Dude, Mathurin, we need 2 more points from fucking Mathurin. Oh my god, dude. The Blues are already up 2 points. 2 goals. I'm an idiot. 2 goals. Also, the Braves are already up 2. So that Dustin May under, hopefully that looks pretty good. Anything new on PrizePicks? Come on, bruh. Nah, not really. Anyways, obviously, basically every game except the Warriors game has started. I'm very nervous for that game. I think I got about 10K total on Houston. I think I got 10K total. Great explanation. Thank you, Cozy Trashfire. I love you, Cozy Trashfire. What did you eat today? I had a smoothie and 2 barbecue chicken sandwiches from a barbecue place. I love barbecue food, but not when it's spicy. I don't really fuck with spice. Dude, the Cavs are getting cooked, man. Pacers. I'm trying to go to every Pacers game in Indianapolis. I bought a full LeBron. Dude, I'm very excited for this. Drag my girlfriend to this. Dude, it's so easy. eBay, you can get amazing shit, super cheap. I just typed in Cavalier shoes, large men. Obviously, nobody's trying to buy $3,000 Jason Tatum shoes. What did I get? Well, I may have ordered the last pair. Got the socks, got the jersey, got throwback jersey, got the LeBron headband. I'm trying to find if I can get fake LeBron tattoos. I got the slip. No. I had sneakers. Where are they? I don't know. But anyways, enjoy the second half of the game, guys. Just hammering Rockets money line. I mean, that's my biggest bet tonight. I've been streaming plays for this game for probably like 5 hours combined over the past few days, so I definitely have more on than that. I got ARBs open. We got some DFS slips open. Shit like that. Oh, shit. Dude. Yo, there's, I mean, I don't think Ty Jerome is going to get there. But, dude, this FanDuel parlay from the last stream, over 1.5 first inning total runs, that cashed. Dude hit a 2-run bomb, Austin Riley. What the fuck are the Cavs doing? I got no idea. Dude, they were minus 350 favorites. Minus 350. Yo, Ty Jerome is still at 11 points. Remember, we have his under 12.5. It's the last... Are you fucking kidding me? Why do I talk? Why do I open my mouth, man? He just scored. Was it under 12.5 or under... Garland's not playing. Dude, that's the dumbest shit in the world. Literally, as I'm talking, there's still hope. There's no hope. Dude, that was a fucking bomb.